are the best people to give us some tips on cycle commuting? Commuters, of course. I've come to one of the most popular commuting routes in our area to try and get some top tips and tricks. Let's see what the people have to say. How long is your bike commute to work?
17 miles.
8.5 miles.
About 40 minutes.
8.5 kilometres.
17 miles.
13 to 15 minutes, depending on how much coffee I've had.
How long have you been commuting for?
10, 11 years.
A week.
Oh, quite new to it.
About a year and a half.
8 months.
Probably 4 years.
12 years.
12 years or so. I just basically got bored of sitting on the ring road and the motorway every morning.
15 years.
4 months. We moved to Bristol in December, so yeah, getting into a new routine.
For someone who's looking to start commuting, what top tips would you give them?
Just find a good route. I like this because it's really off-road. Don't have to deal with too much traffic.
I'm a bit anxious, so I did do a practice journey. Do you know what I mean? Like, just so I knew where I was going. And I think, like, you just get into a little routine with it.
Make sure you got the kit. Make sure you're comfortable. Make sure you're comfortable. You don't need a lot. Mud guards, lights. Decide whether you're going to ride in the rain, whether you're going to ride in the dark. Sort your route out, and yeah, just go for it. It's loads quicker. It's loads easier. Ticks all the boxes.
For someone who's looking to get into commuting to work, what tip would you give them?
The weather is never as bad as you think it's going to be, and it's always faster than the bus.
Spare socks in the weather, because I did have waterproofs, but they're no longer waterproof, so spare socks is a must.
I just moved to Bristol and I signed up to something called Life Cycle. So it's like a local charity, and I got 3 hours of free cycling lessons. So did those recently, and that's given me a bit more confidence on the cycle path.
Try and prepare everything the night before, so it's everything's there ready to go when the alarm clock goes off, because it's those 5 minutes of procrastinating in bed, deciding whether or not to go out or not.
Leave a spare set of clothes at work, so if it does rain, you've got a nice dry kit waiting there for you.
That is a great top tip.
On distance, I think, as you can see, you might not see, I've got an e-bike, which has literally changed my life. It gives you like extra time in bed, and also like it's not stressful. Like, days like this is beautiful, and even if the weather's really rubbish and you come in soaking wet and freezing, you get so many brownie points and respect from your colleagues. They're like, oh, Kate, go to the staff room, chill out, because like you look rough.
Buying the right clothes for the weather so that you're comfortable, warm, dry, doing it with friends first, building up your confidence.
In the winter I have heated gloves.
I like that one.
Makes it easier in the winter.
And take up space, like you feel happy taking up space.
The other thing is probably just being prepared for the different seasons, especially this time of year now in spring, where you're going in the morning with your thermals, you're coming home in shorts. So a lot of it's trial and error.
It's the best therapy before work, I think. So yeah, and no emissions. I cross the whole city and I don't have any problem with it. It's the best moment of the day.
Just like high vis, be seen, lights, it's important.
Yeah, make sure you got a bike that's comfortable and works, and as I said, that has good lights, because otherwise it can be scary out there.
When I started, I just decided I was going to be a fair weather summer cyclist. Yeah. Autumn came and I thought, I'm quite enjoying this. And yeah, I've just kept on since. So I think give it a go, even if you do 1 or 2 days a week. It's better than nothing, and you might end up doing 4 or 5.
Having some tools with you that you can fix a flat tyre, or like knowing how to do a few things on the bike, quite good, especially if you're going a bit out of the way. Just take your time, and because it's not a race, you're just going to work and coming home, or going shopping, coming back, but it's so freeing. You can leave when you want, it's not like rushing for the bus or the train. It's fast, it's cheap.
Don't look at the time, because it's easy to look at the time, you kind of stress yourself out and you're trying to race to work rather than enjoy it. Yeah, that's what I'd kind of say, yeah.
So don't stress about being late.
No.
It is what it is. Thank you very much to the people of the Bristol to Bath bike path for stopping and giving us some tips on commuting. But let me know in the comments section, have you got any tips to making that commute a little bit easier? And if you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.